I spent 25 years in the place, and I tell you...
Well, if you'd care to wager £50, Major, I'll prove it to you. Robin Ponsonby Smythe was the only Englishman ever to master the Indian rope trick. It was not easy, however. First, Ponsonby Smythe had to master the Oriental pipe music.
There, now, you try it. Oh, dear, my mistake. I've given you the trombone part. There, now, try again. Yes, very good, yes. You've got the hang of it very nicely now, yes.
And so back to India for his first attempt at famous Indian rope trick.
Well, I don't believe a word of it.
You did?
What? Well, not me nergless.
£50, Major?
Oh, I tell you, the fiendish cunning of the East.
Money for old rope.
As you have guessed, folks, this is not the Indian rope trick. It's called the English conference trick, which brings me to this week's story of the greatest musical conference tricks of all time, entitled...
In every city of the free world, there are men, dedicated operators, trained to fight rare and terrible diseases. Diseases like this.
Doctor, I tell you I'm all right. Please relax, my good fellow, while I am diagnosing the condition of your affliction. Now, breathe in. Breathe out. Nurse, come quickly. This man is suffering.
Yes, doctor?
Yes, Lurgi, the deadly disease which spread over Europe in the year 1240 Clerks, had struck again and again, and in that order. In the English town of Oldham, only one man could save the situation, an eminent doctor with a practice in Harley Street.
1 teaspoonful of the supreme cough cure, put on with a plug and rubbed on the knees at bedtime, will vanish forever.
A visitor for you, Dr. Seagold.
Oh, wait, I don't know any visitors.
My card.
My card.
Snap. And now to business. Have you ever heard of Lurgi?
There's no one of that name here.
Sapristi Bomfret Plug. The dreaded Lurgi is a disease that threatens the whole country, and that includes you. Come out of that dustbin, Seagold.
I'm watching television.
Don't lie to me. There's nothing on at this time of the day. Come out.
Please. I don't know anything about Lurgi.
I will tell you all about Lurgi.
And you cure it.
I'm not a doctor. No, you must be the one. You will go down in history. Think. Louis Pasteur, Marie Curie, Sir Robert Play. No, you.
I agree. But what's Lurgi got to do with me and Pasteur and all the other painters?
Read this learned article.
Will any doctor who has knowledge of Lurgi please communicate with Dr. Hercules Gridpipe Finn?
With this help, you will be the man to save the nation from the dreaded Lurgi.
Yes, but
A knighthood, position, riches, legs, money.
Say no more. I'm your man.
on, Moriarty. This may be him now. Goodbye. Come in.
My name is Ned Seagoon. I've come to help fight Lurgi. First Louis Pasteur, Madame Cruet, Percy Thrower, and now me.
You silly, twisted boy. What are your qualifications?
I was struck off the rolls twice.
You can only be struck off the rolls once.
That'll give you some idea of my importance.
Good. Then you're our man. The situation is very grave. In the last 12 hours, 2,000 more victims have been smitten with Lurgi.
Oh, we must move fast.
What do you suggest?
South America?
No. You're the one man who can save Britain.
Yes. First Lewis Carroll, Madame Tussaud, Sir Robert Boothby, and now me.
Yes. Now, I've arranged for you to meet the medical council at once and outline to them my plan.
Wait a moment, Doctor. If you know the cure for Lurgi, why don't you have the knighthood and the riches?
I can't. You see, I'm married.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Yes, now this is what you must tell the medical council. Lurgi is highly contagious.
Ladies and gentlemen of the British Medical Council. Before I start, are there any further questions?
What is Lurgi?
Any more questions? Now, my plan is to set up yakaboo centers in Blackpool.
In a civilian question, what is Lurgi?
Shut up. What is Lurgi?
I've asked that question.
Well, why didn't you say so if you've already asked? There's no point in me asking it again.
What is Lurgi?
One question at a time, please.
And it is only one question.
I've already asked that question.
Thank you. Good night, Dr. Kirk.
Good night, Dr. Bannister.
And was Dr. Bannister?
Yes.
Gad, how he's aged. Well, gentlemen, I beg of you, before it is too late, isolate the Lurgi victims at yakaboo centers in Blackpool.
If we've got to send all these people to Blackpool, where are we going to get the money?
That's a very good question.
You have arranged a charity concert at the Albert Hall in aid of the Lurgi Distress Fund.
I have arranged a charity concert at the Albert Hall in aid of the Lurgi Distress Fund. Hip, hip.
Then raise your umbrella and be not Stella, my sweet little Bella. I love you, Martha.
Next in this concert, we have imported, by permission of Count Moriarty and Dr. Gilpath here, a great continental tenor, Giovanni Saperna.
Thank you. Grazie. For my first number, I'll sing for you that lovely melody that we all love so well. I travel around.
Get ready to give him the signal, Moriarty.
Right, good man.
I traveled the road the day it snowed and met old Toad who carried my load, but well I'd be blowed the day it snowed. His feet did go road, I'll carry that load, said a man in
Right.
the woad.
Now.
Leave me alone. I don't want to catch Lurgi.
There's nothing to fear. I'll tell you the cure.
Cure. That's it, the cure. What's the cure?
Spoken like a real doctor. Now, I've arranged for you to force your way into number 10 Downing Street. Once there, you must impress on the cabinet the need for their cooperation in curing this dreadful disease.
Lurgi is the most dreadful malady known to mankind. In 6 weeks, he could swamp the whole of the British Isles.
Is there any known cure for the Lurgi?
That there is, Prime Minister. By continuous research, I've discovered that all victims had one thing in common.
Well, out with it, man.
None of them play in a brass band.
Are you inferring that by playing a musical instrument, one is immune from the Lurgi?
Yes.
Ready?
Give me an A, will you?
Now, Neddy, you're in full charge of the anti-Lurgi campaign. You're going to need 4 million E-flat trombones, you see.
That's going to cost something, isn't it?
Dr. Telegoons, lives are at stake. The government won't mind that kind of expenditure.
You're right. First, Louis Pasteur, Madame Pompadour.
Yes. And now you. 3 million euphoniums, 4 million sousaphones. Sign here, Neddy, would you?
Ned. See.
Within 3 weeks, Messrs. Guzzi and Box, the famous instrument makers, had received £50 million in brass band orders. They delivered some 30 million musical instruments to Airwick Gatport, the great airport at Gatwick.
Well done, Guzzi and Box. 1,000 planes packed to the bilges with life-saving instruments. It's almost 0 hour. Where's that Major Bloodlock?
Suddenly Crunkles, a civilian on army property? Who are you, sir?
I'd rather not say, sir. You see...
Come on, out with it. I'm broad-minded, you see. What? Wait a minute. You're not Ned.
Shh, please.
What a strange-sounding name.
Major Bloodlock.
That's more like a name. Pleased to meet you, Major Bloodlock.
I'm not Major Bloodlock. That's your name.
That's why I've enjoyed it so much, then. Oh, there's always a reason for everything.
Major, you will be parachuted into Blackpool with your band. The object being to instruct the Lurgi victims in the use of these instruments.
Today in Parliament, questions were asked about the dropping of some 50 million brass band instruments on Blackpool last night. There appears to be no valid reason why this strange operation was carried out. It is known to have cost the Treasury well over £30 million. As a result, income tax will now be 3 guineas in the pound. Scotland Yard are trying to trace a short, fat man who started a rumour about a non-existent disease called Lurgi. Later, that night...
Switch off. I'm getting rich, goodbye.
Ah, there you are.
It's little Neddy.
Have you heard the news? They say there's no such thing as Lurgi.
No such thing as Lurgi? And you told the Prime Minister there was. Oh, dear.
Hey, but you told me to tell them.
See, toothbrush, change of money, 2 plane tickets.
Wait. There is such a thing as Lurgi, isn't there? You told me there was.
The car is waiting for Mr. Guzzi and Box.
Wait. The ticket from the Albert Hall. He's got the Lurgi. Run for you. No, wait. Mr. Guzzi and Box.
Yes, our business name. We make brass band instruments, you know. And I assure you, Neddy, there is no such thing as Lurgi.
Goodbye. Did you see his face when you told him there is no such thing as...
Yes, Moriarty. We've made a fortune just because that idiot thought there was a disease called...
I was right. Lurgi does exist. Thank heavens I managed to hang on to this E-flat Chinese knee trumpet.